Hello everyone and welcome, Tone here, and today I wanted to take a look at Circadian Dice. This is a game that's been on itch.io for about 2 years. I guess that was like an early access period, I'm not completely sure, but it just released onto Steam with a new big update. I haven't played it prior to this most recent update. I just picked up the game 2 days ago when it launched on Steam, and I've been playing a little bit, and I've been enjoying it. I thought it'd be worth showing off. It's also a dice-based game. If you may know that I've been playing Slice and Dice lately. I'm actually really into dice games at the moment, so I'm going to be checking out a lot of them in the next couple of months here. I don't know how many will make it onto the YouTube channel. If you guys know of any good ones, definitely let me know. But yeah, Circadian Dice. I guess we'll just get into it as we play here, but we'll try to give like a bit of an overview. I'll try not to like over-explain things so we can keep the pacing well here. But yeah, this is the title screen. One thing I'll note about this game is some of like the UI stuff and I guess like artistic choices to me lack a bit of a polish. I dig this like cover art, but just some of like the symbols and stuff just don't feel cohesive with like the rest of the game. And I think that there's well, we'll get to that. But yeah, like there's some things like to exit the game, you have to go like to the settings screen to exit the desktop, which I think they do that because that's how you can do it while you're in a game, but it's a weird choice for the title screen. There's some weirdness there, but this game really grew on me yesterday. The mechanics and gameplay are really, really solid. So let's get right into it. So when you start a game here, you get into your profile, you get this screen, and the first thing I saw was like, oh my gosh, there's like a ton of unlocks in this game. But it actually, I think they actually work alright in this game now that I've played a little bit. I would like access to more stuff. In particular, I wish I could turn on this hard mode before beating every scenario, of which there are like 13 or 14, depending if you count the tutorial scenario, that have to be unlocked and beaten before you can turn on hard mode, apparently. That's something I would like, but like as far as this, like these relics are like starting bonuses or benefits that you could bring with you into a mission. I think it's pretty okay that they don't all start unlocked, because this is like a good like don't overwhelm the player kind of thing. Probably the same thing with all these classes. It looks like there's what, like 10 classes here probably, I'm suspecting. I have one and there are 3 more I've unlocked. Most importantly, this doesn't have the kind of progression where you are, or unlocks where the unlocks as progression, where we're just like increasing our stats to make ourselves stronger at the start of future runs. Some of the relics will do that, but it's not just like stat bonuses and stuff, which that's like almost always a deal breaker for me from a meta progression standpoint. But yes, I've been playing this a bit and enjoying it. So I haven't played any of the new characters yet. I've just been doing the cleric. I figured I'll play through every mission with them, or until I get bored with them, to see how things are. But yeah, there's a lot of missions here, and all of these missions actually have like completely new and unique monsters with unique mechanics so far, which I really like that about these. So let's go and try a new one here. This is the Sunken Ghost Ship. That actually sounds cool. I wonder if we're going to be dealing with like undead pirates or something. I'm very interested to see what this is. You get a little story blurb here. The souls of the deceased sailors are restless. And you can see you get like a ranking for each character you've played it on. And each mission gives you a certain number of relics you can start with. The first one only gave us 1. You quickly get to 2. So it seems like now I am up to 3. The ones I have been enjoying so far, I like this adventuring kit. Adds 2 hearts to your first die, 1 key to your second die, 1 shield to your third die, and 1 wild gem to your fourth die. It basically improves all of our dice from the get-go. And again, you guys don't really know what this means yet, but I just want to read that so you know. This feels really strong to me. It seems like so the relics, each class like has like their own unlocks. So this is get 10 stars with the ninja, 15, 20 with the ninja. Here's the same one with the elementalist. So I think these ones all kind of cater to the class you're playing, but anyone can take them, of course, and you can mix and match. Actually, I guess I don't know that because I haven't tried any other classes. Yeah, anyone can take them. So I'm gonna grab that. I just unlocked this chest plate, which seems pretty cool. The first enemy that takes overkill damage each wave drops a chest. Oh, play on words there. Chest plate, chest. We'll see what chests do as we go on. And what else have I been taking here? Like this one was pretty strong. Increase your starting maximum health by 4. Heart symbols on your dice restore 2 health instead of 1. It's like double healing. I like this bottomless pouch. Gain 1 gold at the end of each wave. I've been using that a lot. So let's take that. Ghost ship. Yeah, let's check it out. By the way, I want to remind everyone that I do have a Patreon now. So if you like this content, want to support me and my channel, you can check that out at patreon.com/Tonehack. I appreciate that. Yeah, I love the artwork of like the enemies and stuff here. Something about the dice artwork and some like the UI stuff just falls a little flat for me, and I have concerns that for like a general public, like accessibility, like it might put like a ceiling to how popular the game could be outside of like a more cult following or like an indie game following, which is fine, but after giving this a chance, I think the mechanics in this are really solid so far. So how this works is you start with 2 dice here. These are our dice sides. You roll them randomly. You get 2 rerolls. It's a lot like Slice and Dice in that sense. You can't lock specific dice. You have to reroll them all. And you get up to 4 dice, and they activate as you level up your character. So your character has health. You have experience here. You get experience for killing enemies. So in the top right here, you see these give us 1 experience each. You also get experience for every gold you spend. So there's a shop here where you can buy 2 dice faces that will replace 2 faces on this dice, and you can place them how you want. I don't think I want to buy any of these yet, but we'll keep those in mind. Actually, do we? The sit face is okay. Let's see. So this is a trap phase. We can trap an enemy, and then it actually like gives us a passive bonus on our die. So I can see this middle thing here. It says effect while capturing. Gain 1 health when the enemy is defeated or captured if your health is lower than 6. Okay, so that doesn't seem like a big trap benefit to me, so I'm not going to try and buy the trap dice. This side is pretty nice. I like anything that does like extra hearts or extra shields and swords. I haven't really used any hearts yet. And then money is actually really important. So let's go ahead, and this actually feels like a great roll to me. We can just kill 2 of these guys right away. I'm also noticing, so our wave bonus, or we took a relic. Oh, here they are. The first enemy that takes overkill damage each wave drops a chest. So if I could do 2 damage to one of these, we could get a chest, which I might try to do. Now over here you have spells and abilities. So our cleric starts with Shield Bash. Shield symbols on dice also count as 2 attack symbols for this turn. This is really strong. I use it all the time. Then Holy Light. Increase your maximum health by 2 or gain 2 health. And so it's like some healing. And these have a cost in gems. So you can collect gems here by rolling them on your dice. So I could do overkill damage by shield bashing one of these guys, which I think I'm going to try to do. Oh. +2 fear when escaping. So fear is a mechanic that hasn't come up too much in my runs, but if you get to 10 fear, you lose. And you gain fear by not killing all the enemies at the end of the wave. So you see here we're on wave 1 of 8, and you have 2 turns left. That actually means I have to kill these guys pretty fast. Maybe I'm not going to do the chest thing. So you get all the waves, and they have a different number of enemies on each wave, and this is how the mission, or whatever we chose at the beginning, plays out. So we're basically working through those, and this game plays pretty quick. Like these generally take like half an hour or so, which is a pretty nice like way to, you can actually like binge through these if you want. So let's just go ahead and kill 2 of these guys. We're going to take 1 damage from this guy next turn, but yeah, since I saw we only had 2 turns to kill these guys, I'm not going to try and get too cute with chests or anything. Actually, something really interesting just happened here. This is actually an epic play. So I can use Shield Bash. I recover another blue gem, so even though I could get extra blue gems, at least I'm not going to be lost without being able to play Shield Bash again. That's going to turn this shield into a 2 damage attack, which should overkill drop a chest. Then I should be able to use this key to unlock the chest. Let's see how this works. Shield Bash, chest generated because I did overkill damage. So sometimes enemies drop chest, and it'll normally be denoted on the top of their portrait. Ours got generated because of this relic we have. So treasure chest, defeat or use a key to open, harmless, uncapturable. So normally you have to kill this before killing the rest of the enemies. So it can be tricky because you have to divert damage here while like dealing with the other enemies, which are probably dealing damage to you. But we can play a key here, and then I wish that didn't happen so fast because I can't always tell what happens. But this one looks like it just gave us some gold and then some points. Sometimes they give you gems. So it looks like that gave us 2 gold. So now we can afford a lot more stuff here. I'm kind of tempted to take this because it has more keys, which seem to be very beneficial when we've got this overkill thing. Now we can't actually overkill anything unless we play Shield Bash right now. This does give us more gems to play Shield Bash. Now there's a maximum number of times through the whole run that you can actually use these abilities. So I have only 9 Shield Bashes left. I can only use Holy Light 2 more times. Let's go ahead and I think we're gonna try that. How do I want to do that? This die already has a key on it, so I'm gonna slap this right here. Do I want to replace the sword or the blue crystal? Go ahead and replace the blue crystal with that. So you saw I could rotate that to fit that how I wanted. So spending that gave me experience. I'm actually about to level up here at the end of this turn, since I got experience 3 from killing each one of those, 1 each, and then 4 for spending 4 gold over here. So I'm gonna hit next turn. Wave complete. So at the end of each wave, you get to pick a bonus. I can gain 3 gems here. We can get a new ability, Bargain. Reduce the cost of each upgrade in the shop by 1. That actually sounds really strong. But here is something big about this game. This game is all about, like, score is really important here. And, like, how much score you get is how many of these stars you get at the end of a mission. That's basically how well you do on the mission. It's kind of like how you're rated. So at the end of each wave, you can pick one of these 2 bonuses, or you can take the score option, which says gain 1 streak and score 20 points. So you get points for 1 turn left, plus 1 streak. So what this option does is every time you take it in a row, you get extra points from having a streak bonus, and then you also get points for clearing the waves quickly. So I actually talked about this on my Discord when I first saw this, and I thought this was a kind of interesting decision here, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. But basically, this is a pretty, maybe not easy, but like it's a way to balance a game pretty effectively, because the player is inherently like kind of self-balancing the game for themselves. So if you can get less score by just taking these upgrades, or you can take more score by basically making the game harder by not taking the upgrades. So it's kind of balanced in that way, if score is like your balancing like metric. I have like 2 concerns with this kind of balancing generally. One is that I feel like I'm picking score versus fun. I don't get to play with cool new abilities. Like, I kind of want to take this bargain, but I know that I have to take this if I want to maximize my score here. And I know I can probably beat this mission without taking this, so I'm going to take this. And honestly, after my first session of this ever, I've only ever taken this option. These ones don't exist to me when I play this game, which just doesn't feel right. It's kind of just taking out part of the game. So I feel like forcing me to choose score versus fun isn't great. And also, sometimes score is just not a strong motivator. If you guys know me, I generally do not care or pay attention to score in the games that I play. I'm more about making fun builds, having fun, and like playing like through challenging runs and like persevering through challenge while like making like good decisions like through that. It's like what I'm all about on these kinds of games. So score is honestly not a strong motivator for me at all. So I think there are some issues with, at least for me, some concerns with balancing like that. But bottom line for me just means I'm always going to take this and I'm going to ignore these. So we're going to take this. Here's our level up popping in, which I mentioned how we got at the end of that next floor, or that last floor. So we do get to choose an ability here now for leveling up. So we have two choices: Absorb Force. Whenever your shield blocks damage this turn, gain that much health and increase your maximum health by 1. That sounds kind of nice. And Meditate. Remove all debuffs from 2 random debuffed faces. Gain 2 health and lose 2 fear. I don't know what debuffs are because I haven't really seen them yet. Actually, I have. There was Petrify on a recent one, which is a lot like Petrify and Slice and Dice. And then I saw one that like moved stuff around on my dice. I don't know if that would count as a debuff because it felt like a permanent thing. So I guess I would do that. That's actually really strong with the Petrify. That was a pretty annoying thing to deal with. A troublesome thing to deal with. The fear thing could be good because it seems like so far what this mission is making us do is kill things before they escape. Otherwise we gain lots of fear. This is a healing ability. When I evaluated this, I saw it come up on a recent run. Like, it feels like you could get a lot of shield, but honestly, when shield blocks damage, you gain that much health and increase your max health by 1. So these guys are, it looks like we have 3 of these rats. I can't see behind this. If these guys can do like 3 damage per turn tops to me, so I could gain like 3 health by playing this while I'm blocking them. This Holy Light gives us 7 health, increase our max health by 2. This feels like a pretty, like these feel like they do the same thing, and this feels like a pretty strong version of that already. I'm gonna go ahead and try this. I think the reducing our fear might come in handy. So that wasn't a rat. We actually have a ghost pirate here. They have barrier here, absorbs the first 1 non-piercing damage taken each turn. So this is different than a shield, which we'll see on enemies, which actually reduces the damage from each attack by 1. This is just once each turn though. Otherwise they do 2 damage. They have a capture effect here, 25% chance to gain 1 gold when an enemy is defeated or captured. I like that a lot actually. I'd love to capture one of these guys so we can get our gold engine going. Gold is really important. It gives you experience, it gives you better dice. And then I think getting gold early is pretty strong in this game, is how my last few runs have gone and I've learned. Especially when you get some gold on these faces, so it can be like rolling gold. And at the end of the run, each gold you have is worth 10 points. So you can actually get into a situation where you're rolling your dice to generate more gold than you would get points from finishing the round earlier, and you're kind of like stalling to generate gold. So right here I have a roll. I think we're going to do the same thing here and play Shield Bash. I should say the same thing we did last time. To generate a chest and then unlock it right away with the key. We're not going to generate a chest without playing Shield Bash because we don't have any way to do 2 damage. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that again. We're in a similar situation as we had last time. Now, that says only the first time, right? Yeah, so we can't get multiple chests here. If I play 2 damage attack on the Ghost Pirate, they are going to take 1 damage, and then I could hit them again. Or I could kill each of these Ghost Rats. I'm going to go ahead and kill the Ghost Pirate, actually, because I need to be able to do at least 2 damage in a turn just to do 1 damage to them, or 3 damage in a turn to kill them outright. Which is pretty hard to do with my dice here, unless I'm using Shield Bash. So we're just going to go ahead and kill this guy, and then open his chest. I missed it again. I think it gave me score and like 2 more gold. These early chests aren't actually that valuable. Some of the later ones are great. They give you like a pile of gems and like a ton of gold. Okay, and we did get 2 shield there, so we're going to block all the damage that we would take. And then this is a kill. Alright, again, not even gonna look at these. I'm just taking the points because that is what the game wants me to do. Alright, we have something new here. Ooh, I like this guy. It looks like the Rift Wizard. The Phantasm. Prevents health gain. Does that mean I can't gain health? I guess so. And they have one barrier. So I'm noticing a theme here is that a lot of these guys have barriers, which means piercing damage is going to be pretty good in this, or at the very least, like, just more damage. This guy also drops a chest automatically when defeated, so we're going to have 2 chests here. Let's see. We can buy some things here. Oh, by the way, the shop. Every turn, it scrolls down, so the bottom thing goes away, and then you get a new one at the top. And there's also a restock here where we could reroll all of the shop upgrades here. And this goes up every time. So we can use it once now, but then it costs 1, 2, 3 gold. What is this capture effect? Whenever you lose health, you gain 1 experience. That actually sounds pretty strong. Getting experience quickly is pretty good because once you get to an extra dice, which this we get at level 3, so I get 13 more experience, we get a new dice. That's a huge deal. Kind of like some of these options here. This 3 damage attack feels good. I don't care about hearts too much, but 4 hearts is a lot of healing. Really tempted to buy that. Alright, let's go ahead and let's buy it. Now, how do I want to play this turn in particular? I'm going to reroll this. That's pretty bad. Let's reroll again. Okay, we got some... Oof. Oof. This is bad. Okay. Bad rolls here. So we can't block or deal any damage this turn. So I will just take it from these guys. Okay. Well, those hearts will heal a lot of the damage we just took. We have 2 turns left, which means we have to kill them by the end of next turn. I think we keep this. I'm gonna shield bash to kill the Phantasm, so hopefully that means I gained the health. I don't think I did, because it used the health as I was attacking him. I did get him to drop his chest, and let's kill one of these ghost rats. And I have 1 shield, so I'm only going to take 1 damage this turn. If I shield bash here... Oh, we're not going to kill this ghost pirate, are we? I need to roll 3 damage to kill this ghost pirate. So I can either fish for that roll. I would need that, and then one of these 4 sides on this dice to kill the rat. And 2 of those would require me to play shield bash. Or right now I could take the chest and the rat and let the ghost survive and take no damage. Let's reroll and see if we can get that side. That's a bad roll. Oh my gosh, we are getting really bad rolls here. Okay. Well, I'll take the gold, and I guess they're going to escape, and we're not going to get to open this chest. Kind of wish I could buy one of these now. I really wanted to trap the ghost pirate. Alright, so we gained... He gave us 2 fear. I thought it was only supposed to be 1. Maybe you get 2 every time an enemy survives a wave. So we don't get to pick the score bonus here because we didn't actually survive the wave. So we do get to pick one of the fun options. So we can pick Mind Guide, capture target non-boss enemy in a random empty die. If there are no empty dice, replace a random capture is replaced, or we can gain 2 blue gems. This sounds pretty cool. It's expensive to use. I like this for several reasons. First, the capture sides normally take up a side on your dice, and then they go away, so they become a blank side. I can do this without taking any capture sides to get guys in my dice, so I'm just going to go ahead and take that. Also, the 2 blue gems wasn't terribly enticing. Okay. More ghost rats. We have a Banshee. The Banshee has Petrify. Adds 1 Petrify to a random die when dealing damage to you. So what that does is it blanks one of my sides, and then it doesn't get unblanked until I keep that side. So I basically get a dead turn from that dice. And that will persist through every wave until I do it. So we have to deal with it eventually. If I block all of their damage, I don't think we have to deal with that though. There's a loot gnome here, which drops gold when damaged. They have a 50% chance to dodge all attacks. So this is not a good start. Do I want to buy anything? Not really. Let's go reroll here. What is your capture effect? All dice are immune to petrification. That's pretty nice if we're going to be seeing more of these. I can actually just capture you this turn if I take this. Let's do it. The Mind Guide. So that instantly kills them. It's really strong. That leveled us up, so we gained a dice. And now we have a captured Banshee. All dice are immune to petrification. And if you have these fangs on your dice, it does damage equal to your captured, whatever captured in that dice. So this guy is 2 damage. I don't have any fangs, but if I did, it would be a 2 damage attack. Cool, so we don't have to worry about petrification now. I'm gonna take 1 damage here. Our health is actually getting kind of low. Not digging this side. I need to do some damage here. This looks like a nice side. 2 swords. I keep harping on how we need to do damage. I kind of want to bring that over to this dice so that we can get a side that has a key on it on this dice too. We have a good chance of rolling keys because we should be generating a lot of chests here. Actually a really favorable side to roll in general too. It has a red gem, which we don't have any spells that use red gems. This side is kind of bad though, it's just 1 shield. So we're kind of just paying for 1 side. I guess I could do this. And we can overwrite the shield in that sword when we get another upgrade. And this dice needed more damage on it anyways. Okay, I'll do that. I'll reroll. I capture this guy. Whenever you gain 1 gold, gain 1 health. That'd be a lot of health, but I think we could do better. So I can kill the rat here. It'd be nice if we could overkill them to get a chest, and I also want to do damage to this. I'm going to reroll 1 more time. We could overkill with a shield bash here and open the chest and then do damage to this guy. Let's go ahead and do that. I mean, we don't have any choice or chance to reroll here. We have to keep this. The shield bash, attack. What happens when I attack you? You dodge, and I can open the chest. So that gave me a white gem and 2 gold, it looked like. Okay, so I was curious about that. The loot goblin always the round ends when all the hostile enemies disappear. So even though I had another turn after that, we didn't get another chance to attack the loot goblin. Let's just go ahead and get our streak going again. Just keep the points, like I said. I'm always going to take that option. Alright. We have 5 ghost rats here. 1 has a chest. And we have 2 turns to kill them all. By the way, I've never played with this many keys before. It just kind of happened organically this run. And I've only in the past level or two I've played, I've really appreciated how good chess can be. So curious to see how this goes. That's not great. Wow, I can't get the damage rolls. Like, at all. I have at least 2 damage rolls per side. There are 2 chests here. Or 2 keys here. Tempted to shield bash once again to get another chest. Also not to have this turn be a complete waste because I can't kill this. Wow, I'm not going to be able to kill these rats next turn no matter what I do, am I? Maybe with Mind Guide I can. This is rough. I needed to roll at least 2 attack sides here and I did not. Alright, well I guess we're stuck with this. Guess I will shield bash again. I'll kill a different rat. Since this guy's not gonna be able to drop 2 chests. That just give me 2 gold and some score. Tempted to buy more attacks here. So arrows are piercing. They avoid shield, barrier, and some like negative effects. Like some attacks like petrify your dice when you use them against someone, but this would bypass that. There's also a magic attack where we could spend red gems to empower them so they do double damage. And actually this chain means if we roll 2 chains on 2 of our dice, it doubles the effectiveness against them. Which is can be pretty strong, but it's hard to set up. And honestly, every time I clear a level, I'm like unlocking like more stuff like this. So I think this game gets pretty complicated. I do wonder, because it feels like it's pretty easy to get like a cohesive strategy with like a lot of things that synergize with each other right now. I'm wondering if you get like bloat in the upgrade pool where it's hard to stick to a plan because you're just offered so many random things that don't really work well together. I'm curious to see how that works when everything is unlocked. Anyways, this is a really strong side where you get 3 gold. It doesn't really help us a lot now. Let's go ahead and slap this. I don't know, actually. It doesn't really help us this turn at all, which is unfortunate. I'm not going to be able to play Mind Guide, I just realized. I guess if I roll a blue gem here and here. If I roll it... Okay, so the only way to win next turn is to roll this side, and attack on this. Play Shield Bash. Nope, I won't even be able to play Shield Bash to attack damage with those sides, because I have played Mind Guide as well. So we're going to lose this round as well. Actually having a rough go of this one. So with that in mind, do I want this? Probably not. I think I need to save my money for just like strong sides. Alright, next turn. We could kill 2 here. And let 2 rats escape. And gain 2 of these. It's probably unlikely that we get to kill more than 2. No matter what I do. And this seems like a fine benefit because I can get the chest with the key and these gems are going to be useful, so yeah, let's just take it. Chests are just giving me 2 gold. I swear last time I had chests, they were just like raining golden gems on me. Oh, maybe I should have restocked this to see if we could have gotten anything better. I'll do that after this round, I guess. Alright, I'm curious how much fear I gain from these guys, because it says +2 fear when escaping. We had 2, so we got 6. So 1 fear plus 2, so they give me 3 each. And we lost our streak again, so I guess I will take... I'll take the gold. Spending 2 gold is like getting 2 XP as well. Okay. So speaking of spending gold... I don't want that side. I feel like I'm in a bad position right now, and I can't afford to take like a side that just gives me more gold. I'm gonna restock and see if we can find like a really strong side. Okay. So my eye jumps this right away because it's a sale. This side sucks, but this side is a 2 damage splash attack. So splash attack deals 1 damage for each axe symbol on this face, and then half the damage is dealt to adjacent enemies. This is what I needed on the last floor. Wow. Maybe I should have, I forgot that was a thing. Maybe I should have re-rolled this last floor. Get a couple splash attacks on my dice. It'll really help for clearing out those rats. Okay. And I might do just that and like buy some splash attacks here. What dice I want to put them on? This dice is pretty bland. The thing is, the middle row on this dice is pretty solid. I'm gonna want to replace this at some point, but I can't do that if I place it on the top or the bottom row without replacing one of these middle rows, which is a little awkward. Whereas here, I could like place this here. I feel like these 3 are very replaceable on this dice, so I could place it here and then replace these 2 later to get rid of that sword. I guess I can put on this dice. I was looking at this dice like it had a lot of good like sides, but it really doesn't. I think I will do what I just said I would. Slap that down there. Kind of tempted to grab this other splash attack too. It also gives me chains on another die. I want to upgrade this dice, but I feel like I need a side that has 2 really good sides to do the top or bottom here. Which this isn't. Alright, let's get some upgrades. This is pretty nice too. Get a little extra gold while attacking. I think we'll wait. We could restock and look for something else. Let's see how this turn plays out. Do I want to keep these die faces for this turn? This health could be very good. I'd have to kill this guy because I can't heal while he's on the screen. Which is unfortunate because I was going to try to overkill someone to get a chest. Oh, you know what? I can kill you. Then attack you. You drop a chest and use the key on that chest. Then heal here. The Banshees will petrify 2 of my die faces if I don't roll 2 shields. We're kind of lacking on shields in general, so I don't think that's going to happen. Wait, I got... remove debuffs. Okay, this meditate's actually going to be clutch. And I wanted to play this anyways to remove our fear. I was going to play this. Okay, this is going to be perfect then. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to keep this roll. Attack you. Oh, it gives you all the hearts immediately. So I didn't heal. That's a bummer. I may have not played that like that. Okay, well that's good to know at least. We're learning. Got 2 gold and a white gem from that. I was already maxed on white gems, so that might have gone to waste. And I'm gonna take 2 damage this turn. Wait, they didn't petrify me. Also, is this bugged? That graphic there? Why don't you guys petrify? Oh, maybe that's there because of the fear symbol. Why didn't they petrify me? They dealt damage to me, right? I only had 1 shield, I thought. Maybe I was not paying attention there. I'm gonna restock here. I need some help fast. I like the 2 damage here, but I want a dice that has 2 good sides on it, which I'm not being offered here. This one's okay. I'm looking for shields and attacks and quantities of more than 1 though, is what I really want. I don't think it's worth spending in restock again. I might buy this just because I need help. So this is 2 piercing damage. This wing means if I roll this on the first roll of a turn, it does triple damage, which is kind of nuts. This will also help for the boss, which we're getting close to, which probably has a big health pool. I might be able to do 6 damage in 1 turn to them. Bypassing shields at that. Alright, well I think I'm going to reroll here. This kills a Banshee. This blocks all damage. Wish I could overkill to get a chest too. I could do that with a shield bash. We do gain 2 blue gems this turn. We don't get to mess with the loot gnome if we do that, but which I could if I waited till next turn. There's a chance we roll poorly next turn and don't even get to kill the Banshee. I don't know. I don't think I've ever... I've only seen a loot gnome once before this recording, and I attacked them twice on that turn, and or like 2 or 3 times, and they dodged every time. So I don't even know what they do. Let's do this. We'll cut the difference here. A shield bash. Kill a Banshee. We leveled up. That one just gives us max HP, I guess. The next one gives another dice with it, which is huge. And we'll attack you and attack you. Okay, so I got 2 gold for doing 2 damage to them. I guess they probably do give you 1 gold per damage they take. Alright, last turn. Ideally, I would like to roll overkill damage on the Banshee and a key to get the chest. Which I could do right now with a shield bash. Let's take that. Two chests, another blue gem. And I got 2 attacks to attack you. He dropped 3 on kill. We just got a lot of gems there. This is a pretty good side. These rainbow gems could be used as any gem. Let's get 2 piercing and blue gem, which are really good for our shield bash. Although we only have 3 uses of shield bash left, and we have 3 blue gems already. Mind Guide will take 2 though if we want to play that on something. I don't think I've rolled this at all, which is awkward. Maybe I just replace this side at this point. I might end up restocking this. I'm not liking any of these. sides that it's giving me. This is an attack multiplier. It doubles the attack on all your other dice, which is kind of nuts. I'm gonna take that side. Taking the streak. Alright, what do we have here? We have a boss type enemy, the Ghost Captain. Immediately petrifies 2 faces. Oh. I can't be petrified. That's why I didn't get petrified before. I remember now. I planned for this. And this guy probably would have petrified 2 faces right now if I didn't have that. Boss. Must be defeated before wave ends or the game is lost. Speaking of losing a game, I forgot to use Meditate. I probably gained some white gems since then. Gain 2 gold whenever die face becomes unpetrified with their capture effect. Probably doesn't apply because I can't get petrified faces to begin with. Alright, we have a pretty nice hand here already. I'd like the double cleave side to start this out. Now, all I can really do with this is kill 2 enemies. Remember, the cleave damage from this is half, so it only does 1 to the adjacent targets. Oh, this wouldn't even kill them because of their barrier. Okay, maybe this draw sucks. Tempted to grab this. I could put it on this dice pretty safely, I think, because I just remembered we do have the Banshee here, which makes his Fang attack pretty strong. It's another shield side here. It'd be nice to get a shield side over here. Well, I have Mind Guide. I could capture one of these guys too. It's a little late to get the gold bonuses from this. 25% chance to gain 1 gold. If I capture him, we might gain 1 gold from this floor and 1 gold from the next floor. Doesn't feel great. It would have been awesome on level 2. Wave 2. Alright, let's go ahead and... I think I'm going to ignore that trap side and just slap this here. That was also 10 XP. And I think I'm going to re-roll. Okay. Oh. I thought we were getting the ×3 here, but it's not because we re-rolled. But I did get 2 chains, so these are all doing double damage. This could be a very strong roll. So this is going to do 4 damage. And then 2 damage cleave. This is going to do 4 damage piercing. This is going to block 1. I could kill the Ghost Captain outright here, while doing 1 damage to each of these Ghost Pirates. Or I could kill the Ghost Pirate and a Rat and do 1 damage to them. We'll go ahead and kill the Ghost Pirate, or Ghost Captain here. They're doing the most damage, which makes their damage hard to block. So this roll feels too good to pass up, though, so I'm going to stick with this for sure. We're going to overkill the Ghost Captain, too, so we're going to get a chest. And we take 1 damage from each Ghost Pirate because we have 1 shield. These guys don't hurt us because we have 1 shield. So now you're seeing our dice are getting pretty interesting here as they're getting populated with some good sides. Oh, I didn't overkill the Ghost Captain, by the way. It's okay, I think I'm going to use Shield Bash here. Wait, why am I looking so strongly at this? This piercing attack, actually, because this ×3 doesn't benefit us at all. Yeah, I'm just gonna re-roll this. Okay, cleave side, bang side. I could even shield bash and unlock something. We get a blue gem back and we get the chest. Okay, this looks like an excellent round for us. I'm gonna keep this roll. Oh wait, this fang only does 1 damage. I was thinking it does 2. That's fine though, because we're gonna use shield bash anyway, so this is actually gonna be a 3 damage side. Alright. Let's keep it. And I will do... Oh shoot. I forgot to play shield bash first, so I just wasted a gem. That's why I always play this first. And I think this is the first time it mattered and I screwed it up. Ooh, we got our 4th die. Open the chest. That gave us like a bunch of gems and stuff. And kill the last ghost rat. This is on sale, but that's not a side that I'm too interested in right now. I also should have used meditate before opening that chest in case you give me a white gem. Although I guess fear doesn't matter now because we only have 1 wave left. So it's win or die there. Unless there's an enemy that adds fear mid-fight instead of after the round. Alright, next turn. Oh, what did I say about an enemy that adds fear mid-turn? This is exactly what we were fighting. Okay. So the boss is the Death Lurker. Adds 1 fear each turn. When captured, score 20 points for each fear you have. Too bad I can't capture with Mind Guide. That would have actually been pretty cool. Capturing, by the way, is a 100% chance minus 10% for every health your enemy has. So it'd only be 20% right now. But if you weaken them, it gets better. Okay, so this is an attack multiplier, which means this does 4 damage. It unlocks a chest. And blocks 1. Actually, if I use Shield Bash, does that kill this turn? I think it might. Even with 2 terrible rolls, we have like an amazing turn here. Do I want to kill this turn, or do I want to open the treasure and then kill them? The treasure is probably worth more than the 10 points that the turn is worth, if we're factoring in score at the end of the run. I don't have dice that generate a lot of gold, so we're not doing much score farming outside of that. I'm gonna hit meditate here, because I'm really concerned about dying to fear. If it somehow adds them weirdly. Like, can I gain 1 during this turn at the beginning of next turn? It shouldn't be how it works, but I'm gonna be paranoid here. Can I do better than this? Maybe we benefit more from a drawn-out fight where I can open both treasure chests and then kill this guy quickly. We get 2 gold here, which is points now, which is like pretty much all you care about on the last floor anyways. Alright, we'll keep this. I want to see if Shield Bash does 4 damage to you. It does. It's for our multiplier. Will this attack or open the treasure chest? It opened it. Alright, I'm gonna let the Death Lurker do its thing. Okay, we can win with this hand. And I'm not gonna sit around and try to farm gold off of these dice, so Shield bash, keep... Oh, shoot, I hit reroll. I meant to keep that roll. Okay, we still win and open the chest. This works. I can't believe I hit the wrong button there. Yeah, see, we're getting a lot of gold there now. And that kills the Death Lurker. And your only option at the end is Streak. Oh, are you kidding me? We ended up with 649 points. And 650 was our goal. Oh, you can't make that up. Maybe I was supposed to farm one more gold. Incredible. Incredible stuff. Well, that is Circadian Dice. I legitimately think we were pretty unlucky early on this one. But yeah, then it rains like upgrades on you, unlocks after each mission. So we unlocked the Necromancer class, and then usually with the class there's like themed abilities, and then these end up factoring in, like everyone can use them. So we get a new die power, the Reaping attack. Die faces can now have Reaping attacks, which kill monsters exactly to raise them as zombies. That seems interesting. We also have the Cursing attack. Die faces can now have Cursing attacks. Cursed monsters take damage each turn. That's cool. So it's like poison. So these are, of course, like all Necromancer themed abilities, or dice faces. And then that also unlocks Necromancer abilities. So those are like the spells we had on the right side. And then all classes get those. We unlocked a new scenario and a new relic, the Tether Mage's Helm. So each one of these is for unlocking each scenario on the top two rows here. And then some of them for beating things on hard mode, I think. Yeah, 12 hard mode scenarios. And then this bottom row is all for each class, basically. Yeah, that's Circadian Dice. I'm digging it. Maybe we'll do some more runs here for the channel if you guys are into it. I guess I gotta repeat this to get that one more point for the 5th star. Oh, that's so funny. But yeah, I'll probably do another one or two of these for the channel. Especially now that I've kind of shown how the game works, we can play them a little bit more with less explanation and just like the gameplay. But yeah, I've been digging it the past 2 days. The first day I was a little hit or miss on it, but it really grew on me yesterday, and I've really been enjoying it. So check it out if you like that. But otherwise, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Take it easy, y'all.